Welcome back to First Chapter. Welcome back to Grand Cell. Alright, so in our items, I got a little new something. New Liberl news. Featured story, Conspiracy in the Royal City. Shock over Royal Guard arrest. According to a statement issued by the Intelligence Division late last night, the Royal Guard conspired to revolt within the Royal City. This shocker occurred when the group was confronted by the Intelligence Division Special Operations Unit, which identified the unfolding plot. Following the incident, the Army Strategic Operations Headquarters called for an immediate stand-down of the Royal Guard. It also appears that the incident at the Central Factory was the work of the seditionist movement led by the former Royal Guard members. Evidence gathered from the attacks seems to have been a deciding factor in IDing the culprits. Ex-First Lieutenant Julia Schwarz, pictured above, is currently on the run with a number of her fellow officers. A warrant has been issued for their arrest. Orbal Villa on lockdown. The Intelligence Division has set up headquarters in the Orbal Villa and is preparing for an attack by the insurgent unit. In the meantime, entry into the area surrounding the villa is strictly prohibited. Suspicion of the elite unit. A sedition plot, an attack on the Central Factory. What the frick? I never noticed that typo before. Her Majesty's most trusted unit has suddenly like a bolt out of the blue been accused of some truly heinous crimes. These shocking events have sent citizens of the Royal City reeling in a state of bafflement. Yet there has still been no word from the Intelligence Division about the evidence or motive behind these incidents. In the interest of public sentiment, should not swift steps be taken to demonstrate clearly the grounds for these claims? Society, a postponement of festivities. A royal official disclosed today that Her Majesty Queen Alicia appears to have fallen ill and is presently recuperating in the royal keep. It was also noted that Princess Claudia would be attending to the needs of her grandmother, Her Royal Highness. For the time being, the Honorable Duke Dunnan von Oslais will be assuming all official duties in her stead. It is conceivable that there may be a postponement of the annual festivities if Her Majesty's recovery is unfavorable. In the Royal City, already taken aback at the arrest of a unit within the Royal Army, this is another piece of depressing news for all the peace-loving citizens. Our prayers go out to Her Majesty for a speedy recovery. Society. The martial arts competition begins. This year's martial arts competition is hosted by the Honorable Duke Dunnan von Oslais in place of Her Majesty, and despite the uncertainty arising from recent events, the preliminary rounds will begin as scheduled. Owing to the Duke's strong inclination to have teams of 4 battle it out, this year's match format was changed. The sudden modification sent competitors scrambling in an effort to assemble teams. It appears, however, that one competitor, a citizen of the Republic, has elected to go it alone for the time being. This solitary challenger, will he be able to make it through the preliminaries? Alright, so pretty much what we already know in the sense that the Royal Guard has been framed. Julia Schwarz was not arrested in that opening cutscene. Presumably this issue is up to date with all that. And let's see, where is it? Yeah, we know that the villa's on lockdown. We experienced that. And that the Intelligence Division has not disclosed their reasoning, even though we know it's bullshit. And here we go. So, Dunnan is now in, charge of things. He's assumed official duties. But this is the first time we've heard of the Princess Claudia, the granddaughter of Queen Alicia. So there is no successor in place, keep in mind, for Queen Alicia. We talked about that a little bit with Niall, right? Back in Rouen, that there is no succession plan for the throne right now. So that's why they kind of, when they were talking about Dunnan, they're like, yeah, he could be the next king, given that he's probably, I think he's older than the princess. So therefore, yeah, it's not out of the question that he could become king. And now we're wondering if maybe that's part of the plan with the Intelligence Division. All right, let's check in with the guild. May fortune smile upon you. With everyone together, I think we may just succeed. Now you've got it. If you're participating, I expect nothing less than everything you've got. Right, we can't let those army goons beat us. Now then, we ought to get going soon. Pardon the intrusion. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Oh, Karna. Wow, fancy meeting you here. Oh yes, we met once during the whole Sky Bandit incident. You were the rookies with Sherazard, right? Long time no see. What brings you all to Grand Cell? I'll field that one. They have to hurry, or else they'll be late. Whoops, you're right. Sorry, you two. We'll talk later. We've got to be going. See you later, rookies. Pardon me. Bye, Kurt. It must be awesome to be a full-fledged bracer. Indeed, they all look pretty tough. But you were talking about something when we came in. Was that what I think it was? Indeed so. They're all leaving to participate in the big fighting tournament, the martial arts competition. Whoa! Sorry, I'm Estelle Bright, currently of the Ice Branch. And I'm Joshua Bright, of the same affiliation. I'm Elnan, I'm with the Grand Cell Branch. Miss Kilika got in touch with me and informed me that you two would be coming soon. Could I get you to go ahead and change your affiliation now? Certainly. Estelle and Joshua signed the assignment change forms. Excellent. I bid you welcome to the Grand Cell Branch of the Bracer Guild. Personally, I've been looking quite forward to your arrival. You are the children of Cassius, are you not? Yes. I suppose you know him? Oh yes, I'm ever in his debt. It is true that he set out on a journey which he has not yet returned? Yeah. He hasn't been home in quite some time. He did write us a letter, but he failed to mention where he was or what he was doing. We've traveled everywhere from Roland to Zeiss, but we've heard no news of his whereabouts. Which I suppose makes it unlikely that he's still in the country. That's a pity. The Army's current counter-terrorism activities have made it difficult for us to do our jobs. With a former soldier like Cassius among us, I'd hoped it might smooth things over. Is something wrong? Well, actually, we know what's going on behind the scenes with all that. Let us tell you everything that happened with the incident in Zeiss. Estelle and Joshua explained what they'd learned in Lyson Fortress, as well as Professor Russell's request. What's wrong? Nothing. It's just a lot to take in. So Colonel Richard is actually in control of the Royal Army, and the counterterrorism is just a big farce put on by the Intelligence Division Special Forces? That's a little difficult to believe. But it's true! Talk with Kilika at the Zeiss branch, and she'll confirm our story. It's alright. It's not that I don't believe you. On the contrary, a few pieces of the puzzle have just fallen into place, as it were. However, Colonel Richard is an extremely popular man in this city. Though it pains me to say so, I've been sympathetic to him all this time. And the citizens would never dream that the Colonel could be involved in any sort of conspiracy. And I figured as much. The Intelligence Division has played everyone for fools. The Bracer Guild cannot directly interfere with military matters, but neither can we simply stand back and watch. First of all, did you accept the Professor's request? Absolutely. The question is, how do we get an audience with Her Majesty? That is an issue. Ordinarily, a guild letter alone would be enough to get you in. What? Really? Oh, no way! No need to worry then. Estelle, I really don't think it's going to be quite that simple. No matter how you look at it, the royal guards that are supposed to be protecting the castle are being treated as terrorists. Do you understand what that means? Well, I think it means that... the Queen is endangered, right? It seems likely. But what I was getting at is that the Colonel probably has as strong a hold on Grand Cell Castle as he did on Lyson Fortress. And if we presented that letter, it'd likely get crumpled up. Ah, crap, did I answer that incorrectly? Ah, screw it, I'll just, after we get done with this conversation, I'll just redo it really quickly and do a cut. What? Then how are we supposed to get in to talk to the Queen? We could possibly sneak in, like we did at Lyson Fortress. But I doubt they'd be so foolish as to fall for the same trick twice. Well, in that case, why don't we just try going like normal and see what happens? If we play our cards right, we might get some useful info out of the gatekeeper. Fine by me, but just one piece of advice. Keep the fact that we want to see the Queen to yourself. If Colonel Richard gets wind of it, he'll likely cause us no end of trouble. Oh, okay. and I believe it would be a good idea to keep the whole matter under wraps for the time being. We must gather more intel. Just so you know, the Royal Castle is just off the main street, directly to the north. Go ahead and get what information you can, but use the utmost caution. You bet, Mr. Eldon. We'll let you know if we find anything. So first, let me check the board. Actually, it doesn't matter. Right, I think I said there are a substantial, less amount of quests in this chapter than there were previously. So I'm just gonna cut right here and I'll redo that conversation and answer differently. Alright, problem solved. I don't know if that affects Bracer's score, but it might. So it doesn't hurt to go back and do it. Anyway, we gotta go to Grancel Castle. You already came here once, right? In the last video. It's been a few days for me, so I don't remember. There's a better look at it, though. Sits on the lake shore. Got the big Liberl crest on the door. Wow, so that's Grancel Castle. It's gorgeous. I guess it really is fit for a queen. It's not just pretty. It's also really solidly built. For instance, look at the main gate. Yeah, I don't think getting through there would be an easy task. Which means, I guess we'll have to talk to the soldiers there. Well, steal your nerves, and let's give it a shot. Okay, we're just country folk, here on vacation and checking out the castle. And we just thought we'd try and catch a glimpse of Her Majesty since we're here. Does that sound okay to you? You know, you're disturbingly good at coming up with that kind of stuff. Not that it doesn't come in handy, but still. I'll take that as a compliment. Okay, now smile and act natural. Hello there. Good afternoon. Welcome to Grancel Castle. Please state your business. Oh, we're just getting here from Rolent. We're taking in the sights, you might say. We were wondering if there was any chance we might get a tour of the castle. Oh, I get it. I'm sorry, but access to the castle is restricted to authorized personnel only. Security's been tighter, but with the terrorism scares. Once the terrorists are caught, tours will probably open up again. Really? Dang. There goes my dream of seeing the Queen in real life. Well, not necessarily. She always addresses the people from her terrace during the birthday celebration. You could see her then. Fair warning though, Her Majesty hasn't been in the best of health these days. I don't know if she'll be able to manage her traditional greeting. Huh? Her Majesty is ill? Yes, I hear it's because of stress. Or maybe from the shock of learning the Royal Guardsmen were involved in a terrorist plot. She hasn't been seen much lately. I believe she's resting in her private quarters. Oh. Damn the Guardsmen. How could they just turn traitor like that? Never did like those damn elitist jerks anyway. But Lieutenant Schwartz was always so kind and considerate to everyone. She even taught us court etiquette and how to wield a sword. It's just hard for me to picture someone like that as a terrorist. Of course it's hard. She probably left because she felt responsible for her men's actions. Poor Lieutenant Schwartz. You don't suppose these two had a little crush on the lieutenant, do you? Seems so. Anyway, yes, the castle is off limits. Sorry, but you can't go inside. Well, I guess that's that. I'm just a tad bit worried. If Her Majesty is taken sick, who's seeing to her daily affairs with running the country? Yes, it's certainly a natural enough concern. For now, there's someone acting as her proxy on paper. How's that work? Literally, on paper. I can't picture someone like him ever actually making any real governmental decisions. Hey, what would you say? Though I'll admit, I would have thought that the duty would fall to the princess. And you tell me to watch what I say. What's that? Whoops, speak of the devil. I think reading the Liberl news kind of spoiled this. Whoops, whatever. I've never been so insulted. The tournament should have already begun, and I'm not there. Philip, why didn't you wake me sooner? This is all your fault. I'm terribly sorry, Your Grace, but I was merely trying to look after your mental well-being. For the last few days, you have been in the banquet hall, drinking and singing, consuming exclusively beer and donuts, while reading your morning comics. I feel that it should come as no surprise that you overslept. Silence, Philip. I'm not in the mood to listen to your chastisements. As the future king, I can do whatever, whenever I want. Ah, time is short. Come on, we must hurry to the grand arena. By any chance, was that? We know, don't even say it. That was His Grace the Duke, acting proxy for Her Majesty. Wow, suddenly I fear for the entire country. Well, don't worry too much. He is a very reliable assistant. And it's thanks to him that we haven't had any major incidents lately. Do tell. Colonel Richard of the Royal Army Intelligence Division. Since the Duke is more of the playboy sort, the Colonel handles all the government affairs. I knew it. They're pushing harder into the core of the kingdom than I'd expected. So try not to let this whole thing get you down. Rancel's got plenty of other famous places you can check out. Yeah, you're in the Royal City after all. Just go at your own pace. You're right, we will. Thank you both for your kindness. Well, that was informative. I can't believe that Duke is supposed to be acting on behalf of the Queen, though. Real power is probably in the hands of Colonel Richard. What's more, no one around him has any clue that he's the one pulling all the strings. Being able to control the flow of information must be an extremely useful tool. You're not supposed to envy the enemy. And anyway, it looks like the Duke is going to that fighting tournament. Can we go too? Yeah. If nothing else, we need to keep an eye on what he's up to. That settles it then. Which way was it to the Grand Arena? I believe it's in the east block. So back to the main road, then east. Alright, to the Grand Arena. We walked by there not long ago. It's over by where the department store is. I think it's called the Estelle department store. That's where I got the Liberl news out of. Did we go in there? I don't remember. Whatever. It's over by where my boys Anton and Ricky are. So right across the street this way is the Grand Arena. Currently at the arena, we're holding the preliminary matches of the martial arts competition. May I see your tickets? Ticket sales are to the right. Guess we gotta get tickets. Welcome to the Grand Arena. Would you like a ticket? Yes, 2 please. Preliminaries are in progress right now, but the main event will last for 3 days starting tomorrow. For which date would you like your ticket? Actually we were hoping to catch the preliminary matches if we could. Oh, alright then. They're already more than halfway finished though. Will that be a problem? Nope, no problem at all. Okay, bad value, but hey, not my money. That'll be 1,000 mira. Wow, that's a lot. I had heard that there was some kind of discount for the birthday celebration. I'm sorry, sir. This year there have been some complications that have made it impossible for us to offer discounts. Oh, okay. That's pretty sucky, but what can you do? Let's see, 900, 950. Thank you very much. Here are your tickets. The entrance to the arena is directly to your left. Show your tickets at the gate. Let me in. Currently at the arena, it's the same dialogue. There you go. Thanks, everything seems to be in order. You may enter at your discretion. This overly dramatic music. Oh, wow! This room is gorgeous! This is the entrance hall. Audience seats are on the second floor, apparently. Let's take a look. Alright. So, I think we go up here. There are seats on both sides, but I think this is the side we're supposed to come to. Oh, wow! Look at all these people! Yeah, there's some serious enthusiasm in the air. Judging by the number of spectators, this must be a major event. I wonder how far the prelim rounds go. Thank you for your patience. The 7th round is now starting. Oh, looks like they're starting up. Well, let's go find ourselves a place to sit down. South Side, Blue Team. Border Patrol 2nd Regiment Team. Captain is 2nd Lieutenant Sammy. These guys might be from Hawk and Gate or maybe Wolf Fort, I'm not sure. Huh? I thought the matches were one-on-one. I guess this one's a team outing. I could have sworn it was individual bouts only though. North side, red team. Racer Guild, Grand Cell Branch. Captain is Kurt. Hey, it's Karna's team. Wow, we got here just in time to see them fight. This begins the 7th preliminary match. Both teams, go to your starting places. Take your positions. Begin. So now we get like a simulated battle. Also, I'm pretty sure that JPEG that just swiped in was like expanded to fit 16:9. It looked kind of stretched, didn't it? I'm gonna turbo mode this fight. And Kurt there, he's really good at arts. Grant has a basic sword. Grant's really not all that different from like Ridge and Melvin and whatnot. He just has a different face. They're like, well, if he's gonna be on the team, we should probably give him a character portrait. That's Anole. She's fighting with an Eastern blade called a Tachi. Feng Shu, that's Kurt's specialty. He does arts that aren't arts, well, not arts as we know them, like Orbal based. He can actually do them naturally. Kurt's a cool dude. Yeah, 8-leaf blitz. Apparently Grant doesn't get a voice actor, that's fine. Karna taking out the competition with her gun. There you go, Kurt. KO, winner is Kurt's team. Woohoo! Go, Karna! That was a good match. The soldiers move well, but the bracers are better at working as a team. Yeah, you could use their moves for teaching lessons. Wow, I don't know what it is, but watching martial artists at work really gets me hyped up. I wish we had put off going to the castle. I'd have liked to see this from the beginning. Yeah, I know how you feel. But part of being an adult is putting one's own feelings aside in favor of doing what needs to be done. Well, I like not being an adult yet. Next up, we have the 8th preliminary match. First, will the remaining competitors step forward? Southside Blue Team. Team Raven. Captain is Belden. Hey look, it's the Ravens. From Ruan. What are those guys doing here? Oh yeah, it's that group from the warehouse district in Ruan. I see. The competition's open to the general public. They stick out like sore thumbs. They really don't deserve to be counted among professional soldiers and martial artists. Northside Red Team. From the neighboring Calvard Republic, appearing alone, is Zen. Zen? Another familiar face, huh? Small world. But fighting alone is going to be a real handicap for him. No kidding. He may be fighting a bunch of punks, but if they surround him, he's in real trouble. There he is. Big ol' Zen. He's the dude who's fighting alone. The foreigner that we read about in the Liberl news. Zen will be competing in this prelim bout solo, with no team to stand at his side. He fights at a considerable disadvantage, but his prodigious skill will make this match a sight to behold. We ask all in attendance to understand the arrangement. This begins the 8th preliminary match. Both teams, go to your starting places. Ready? Begin! Beat him up, Zen! They're doing no damage. Nice that Zen gets 4 turns in a row. Oh, his S-Craft. Or a blast. Get wrecked. Rip. KO. Winner is Zen. Yahoo! Goes in! That'll show him what bracers are made of. Looks like I was worrying over nothing. His build, speed, and technique make him a real force to be reckoned with. For anyone else, though, I'd say 4-on-1 is insane. Yeah, seriously. The current match will mark the end of the preliminaries. 8 teams will be competing in the no-holds-barred matches. The competition opens tomorrow, and over 3 days the ultimate champions will be decided. Now, we will hear some words from the tournament sponsor, Duke Dunnan. Ahem. My dear ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your efforts in today's fine matches. I regret that government affairs forced me to miss the first half of them, but I was here for the second half, and what I saw was an exciting and enjoyable display of technique and talent. The distressing news of recent terrorist activities has had an unfortunate impact on Her Majesty's health, but I ask that you take heart. She has entrusted her governmental duties to me, Donin von Rosles, and I will do all that I can to live up to your expectations. Let us all remember the spirit and enthusiasm we feel during this competition, and recall it in the days ahead. I hope you will all enjoy tomorrow's no-holds-barred Battle Royale. I'm not used to hearing the Duke speak so decently to people. He probably just memorized something written by the Intelligence Division staff. Ah, yes. The winner of the competition will not only receive a prize in Mira, but will also get a special gift from me. Your Grace, are you certain that this is wise? You be silent. This is a fine opportunity to show my generosity. This gift is to be a written invitation to a royal court dinner party at Grancel Castle, to be held in 3 days. Sadly, Her Majesty's presence will be missed, but it will be attended by celebrated persons of great renown. Arrangements have been made for only the finest royal and noble cuisine to be served. I trust that this will serve as incentive for those competing to excel and advance. Hey Joshua, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yes, it would be ideal if Karna got that invitation. If they win the championship, they'll be allowed in the castle. They'll all be above board. That could give her the chance to get the message to Her Majesty. Or were you thinking something else? No, that's it, but I hate the idea of leaving someone else to deliver the professor's message. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. I have no objections. Shall we try to catch them in their waiting room before they leave the arena? Sure. Let's see. Harness team came out the north gate, right? Right. If they're still here, then that's probably where we'll find them. Alright, let's go find Karna and the gang. Karna, Grant, Annalise, and Kurt. Annalise and Kurt being the new characters. Here we go. Karna! Hi everyone! Congrats on making it through the preliminaries. Hey, it's the new kids! Oh, hey guys! Yo, you were here to watch the fights? Yes, and we had a chance to see yours. That was a great match. Thanks. I'm glad to hear you say that. I don't get the sudden change to make it a team competition, though. Yeah, me neither. It seems weird. But it's been okay so far. All of our members are in one piece. Master Zen must be worried, though. Oh, you know Zen too? I don't know if I'd say that, but I know the name. He's a famous bracer in the Republic. People call him Zen the Immovable. He apparently came to Liberl specifically to be in this tournament. Then the promoters threw a wrench in the works and changed it from single to team competition. And I'm betting that His Grace is the one behind that idea. Either way, Master Zen still had no choice but to register as a one-man team. Ah, okay. The Duke is a pain in the ass no matter where he goes. No argument there. Still, this is going to make it hard for him to really show what he can do. No kidding. It's too bad no one's around to fight beside him. Say. Well. Maybe. What just happened? You all got this creepy, serious look. No, we were just thinking, what would you say to teaming up with Zen in the later no-holds-barred fights? Well, Wait, what? Teaming up with him. Is that even allowed? It's not his fault that the rules of the competition were changed at the last minute. If one of the core rules can be changed, then I think we've got some wiggle room. There really are no other bracers available that we could ask. Scheherazad's busy, and we haven't been able to contact Agate. Similar story for everyone else, really. I don't think Cassius is even in the country. If those two joined up, they'd probably be accused of cheating on general principle. Our chances of beating that team would be something like 10,000 to 1. Anyway, we should focus on what's ahead rather than what ifs. Find Zen before the day's out, and if he agrees to let you join him, you should still have plenty of time to register. Oh, okay. Oops, listen to us go on. I hope you'll give this some serious thought, but for now, we have to go. Bye-bye, newbies! Here's hoping we see you in the ring. What do you think, Estelle? That sure went from talking shop to something else entirely. Are you okay? Yeah! That's it! Now that's what I'm talking about! Oh, almighty Adios, thank you so much for your bountiful favor. You're cracked. Think about it! We can be in the martial arts competition! And we can help Zen in the process! Not to mention check out the awesome castle! And be a part of the big final ultimate super duper intense battle royal! We can kill 3 birds with 1 stone! You really want to do this that badly? We haven't even entered yet, much less made it into the final match. It would be nice to be able to handle the professor's request by ourselves, though. Assuming we even made it through, that is. Yeah! And think about how awesome it would be to win! Plus, we can't just leave Zen twisting in the wind. Let's go find him and ask to join his team. Would you happen to have any idea where he actually is? Don't confuse the issue with the facts. Would you settle down for 2 seconds, please? Let's go back to the guild and report to Elnan. He's also the one who's most likely to know where Zen is. I see. Yes, Zen requested the bracers send him some helping hands. I hadn't said anything to you guys since you're working on that request from the professor, but thanks to the whim of his grace, we can handle both tasks at once. Nice to see his selfishness work in our favor for once. What do you think about participating in the martial arts competition? Well, I think there is merit in allowing a skill which is practiced to be used without restraint. And with 2 bracer teams participating, our chances of gaining access to the castle are doubled. You needed to even get the others involved until and unless you lose. Personally, I think it's a splendid idea. Woohoo! That's my kind of encouragement. So, any clue where we might be able to find Zen? More often than not, he's in the bar down the street. Failing that, he stays at the Coward Republic's embassy. Gotcha. Makes sense since that's where he's from. The embassy is in the same block as the arena. We can stick our heads in the door at the bar along the way. Okay. Oh, by the way, where are you two planning to stay while you're here? Well, we could stay in a hotel. If I'm not mistaken, the Northern Block holds the largest hotel in the entire kingdom. Yes, the Hotel Rowenbaum. If I may ask, allow us to cover the cost of your rooms. The Grand Cell branch can afford it. Whoa, really? That's too much, honestly. We couldn't possibly. I consider it a necessary expense in the course of completing the professor's request. I wish I could provide more. Nah, just a room's good by me. Very well then, we accept your offer. I'll book your room then. Just give your name at the front desk this evening and someone will help you. No requests. Alright, so we gotta find Zen, and we can poke our head in at this bar, the Sunnybell Inn. Oh, is that a piano? Yes, not just a record either. It sounds like someone's playing inside. I feel like I've heard that melody somewhere before. I've got a bad feeling about this. I know what the song is. It's called Amour. I don't know if Joshua's heard this rendition of it on piano before, or if he's referring to the fact that technically it's the same song that our good boy here plays on his lute. Oh joy, it's Olivier. Oh joy, it's Olivier. Still, I always figured his talk of being a traveling musician was a bunch of hot air. He's actually pretty good. I guess he really wasn't kidding, huh? Yeah, I'm kinda in shock. That was a little number I call Amour. It was originally a simple interlude in an opera house whose name doesn't matter. I've infused it with the power of love and devotion, and invite you all to tip your ears and drink deep of that power. I take it all back. He's just a weirdo. Now I feel all dirty for letting the song get to me. Nice to see you again, Olivier. What brings you to the Royal City? I could little resist the pull of this place. It drew me here as surely as the sirens' fallen tears are swept from the rivers to the sea. So here I stand, my raven-topped highness, reunited with you at last. You really haven't changed at all. That's enough out of you. If I have to be subjected to this, let's at least sit down for a minute. Acting all smug and dandy, totally oblivious to how tactless you are. My dear Estelle, how I've missed that obstinate irritability you so thoroughly embody. Weren't you and Shara supposed to be going to Relent? When did you get here? About a month ago, I believe. After we parted company, Shara and I spent a short yet blissful time in Relent. But alas, the overwhelming spirit of wanderlust that courses through my veins eventually got the better of me. 'Twas all I could do to pull away from weeping darling Shara, to protect her from being swept away to this blazing, dazzling wonder. What amazes me is that you can actually say that with a straight face. I'm betting that she drank you under the table every night until you finally decided to run off with your tail between your legs. And then you figured that you'd try your luck at drinking with Aina, right? Ah, but you didn't know about Aina, did you, Olivier? She's one of Cher's closest friends, works with the information desk at the Relent branch. And as far as drinking goes, she's the only person I've ever seen who could outdo Shara. Come now, dear Estelle. I've never met this person you speak of. This Aina. Absolutely not. You might want to try that again, only this time without your voice cracking. Okay, Estelle, enough teasing. I'm sure it was a very trying time for him. An affinity for spirits greater than even Shara. Hateful inebriation. How dost thou arm thy darkest agents with smiles so alluring? Flashback much? And so begins the tale of Aina, Olivier's most tragic ballad. Indeed. Anyway, you've come after completing your tour of the surrounding regions, I presume. Mayhap you've seen something of interest? Well, we've seen a lot of stuff, but it's not easy to just sum up in a few words. Besides, we're kind of looking for someone, so maybe we can catch up another time. Oh-ho. And might I inquire as to whom it is you wish to find? His name's Zen. He's here from the Calvard Republic to participate in the martial arts competition. We know he spends a good amount of time in the local bars, so maybe you've met him. Ah, yes, I recall him. Large as a bear, with a disposition not to match, thankfully. I have bore witness to his countenance on several occasions, but alas, today is yet to bear any sign of him. So in other words, he hasn't been to the bar yet. Odds are, he's at the Calvardian embassy then. Then shall we proceed there at once? How is it a matter of course for you to come with us? Please don't be cruel. Beyond my uses as a traveling companion, I also wish to assist in the manhunt. Unless, of course, you two want to be alone. What? Oh my, such an unsophisticated child. But when you blossom to your full potential, you shall be a woman to be reckoned with. And quite a desirable one, I'd wager. What are you trying to say? Well... Yeah! Yeah, what the... Sir, speak to me! No good, he's not waking up! Estelle, you know, no matter how angry someone makes you, you're not allowed to brain them, especially not in public. It was all flash, no impact. I didn't do any real damage. It seems that Estelle is a very shy individual. Well, he doesn't seem to be hurt. Okay, let's get back to searching. We don't have time to mess around. Let's just go to the embassy, okay? Okay, so why is she mad at me? Red, orange, yellow, gold, periwinkle. Look at all the colors. Such beauty. I will be with you always. I will be true to you always. Oh, Ollie, he's fine. You can actually read that sign. It says fruit, juice, water, and tea with milk. Impressive. He's fine. I'm sure he'll wake up eventually. Yes, the last time we saw Olivier was before Estelle started to realize how she felt. This is the embassy for the Calvard Republic. What's your business here? We're looking for a person named Zen. May we see him, please? Oh, you're here to see Zen, are you? Have you actually met the man? First time I did, I almost peed myself. I was like, holy crap, he ain't a man, he's a grizzly. He is a pretty big fella, that's for sure. But he's real friendly once you start talking with him. He even gave me a meat bun when I told him I was hungry during my shift one day. Yeah, he's the kind of guy you can really rely on, like a big brother. Ahem, indeed. So, may we see him? Oh yes, sorry. He actually stepped out again shortly after returning, said he had some business to take care of. Looking for a place to meditate and prepare for the tournament or some such thing. Meditate, huh? Man, he's not kidding around. Where do you think such a place might be found? Well, when he left here, he was headed for the Herb Scenic Route. That old forest path has a feeling to it not unlike a park, and it being monster infested makes it a good training ground. The Herb Scenic Route. Okay, got it. Come on, Estelle, let's go find him. Roger that. Hang on, if you're going to the Herb Scenic Route, there's one thing you need to know. There's a place nearby called the Orbal Villa. Oh, we heard about that place. I assume you're going to tell us that it's been commandeered for the anti-terror division, so it's totally locked down? Good guess. They can raise quite a ruckus over there. Watch your backs. Or better yet, just avoid it altogether. So they're strict, huh? Strict is starting to get real old. Avoidance sounds good. Thank you for the information. Alright, to the Herb Scenic Route we go. Let's find Zen. Did Ollie's dialogue change perchance? Nope, it's the same. Get well soon, Ollie. Yes, we stumbled upon him playing his favorite song, Amour. I think the song he plays on the lute is the same. Was it in the lyrics, perhaps? I'm not sure. But I can think of one other time I've heard that song in this series, which I think is technically a throwback to this event, but whatever. Herb Scenic Route we come. So I was peeking off screen for a second there, and I saw how many quests there are in this chapter. Not many. Like, really, really not many. There are 3, technically. There's 2, and then there's 1 in the dwindling moments of the game. So they really want you to focus on the story, want you to focus on the martial arts competition. The martial arts competition kind of acts as quests. The Herb Scenic Route. I like the paved road through the forest. Neat stuff. Imagine the Granselites. Why do I not remember that being the term for it? I imagine that Granselites have come here to stretch out and relax for a long time. I wonder just how long it's been here. Well, I guess it should come as no surprise that the Queen's Land is so gorgeous. Still, I can't help feeling like we've got monsters lurking around. Nicely done. The monsters here seem to be stronger than those we fought on the way here. We're here to look for Zen, but don't let your guard down. I guess it's true that the monsters here are a little bit stronger. So we came through here once before. I checked out some of the monuments. This is an old Veristone monument. It's kind of bluish green. So I think the monuments are symbolic of the Tetrasilic Towers. See, this is, yeah, that's the path that's closed off. It goes to like a little pond or something. There are big fish enemies around here. We saw them earlier. But Zen should be somewhere on the route. You can also come to the route through 2 different directions, which we experienced last time, so we're going opposite the way we came the first time through. Let's see, there's a monument down here. It's not impossible, whoops, I totally missed my turn. Not impossible that he could be in one of these areas. I kind of forget. Oh, here we go. No! You heard that, right? It came from over there. Let's go. Help me! Someone, please help me! Sister, it'll be alright. Stay back. It's too dangerous. Alright, let's protect this sister from the Septian Church. And Hurricane? Hopefully this doesn't miss. We did it! Phew, that was pretty tough. No, it wasn't. Are you okay, sister? Yes, thank you. Who are you? We're with the Bracer Guild. We heard your scream while we were looking for someone. I see. Are you okay? You don't look okay. Did you get hurt? No, thanks to you, I'm fine. I'm Sister Ellen. I perform my duties at Grancel Cathedral. Thank you so much for your help. You don't need to thank us. I must ask, though, what is a clergywoman doing so far from Grancel without escort? Did no one accompany you? No, I came alone. Actually, we ran out of medicinal herbs for mixing at the cathedral. The shop was also out of stock, so I came here to pick some. That was seriously risky. There are monsters everywhere. It was not always so. There used to be none to speak of. It seems their numbers have greatly increased in recent days. More of them. Oh, what the heck are these things? They must have been attracted by the noise. Dealing with this many might be a problem. Yeah, we need to at least get the sister to safety. Yo, need a hand? Zen? Thank Adios you're here. I was wondering who it was, and here it turns out to be you guys. But why don't we save the chit-chat until we've dealt with the guests? Right. Roger that. We're actually fighting. And somehow Zen is on the same side as us all of a sudden. You know what? I don't feel like fighting them. Rip. You're finished. I don't think I've mentioned it in this playthrough, but Joshua's VA is Johnny Young Bosch. Very distinct voice. It's very obvious if you're familiar with Johnny. Even though he doesn't say many lines for Joshua, obviously. He has some really cool ones. He has a really good one in the next game. Man, oh man. Worked up quite a sweat on that one. You didn't do anything, Zen, liar. But honestly, I wasn't expecting to see you guys here. Didn't you have business in Zeiss? Oh, we handled that ages ago. Actually, we transferred from the Zeiss branch to Grancel. Oh, I see. Which would mean that you managed to solve that kidnapping case. Well done. How's the redhead who got poisoned? Oh, he's fine now. Oh, pardon my rudeness. Whoa. Hey, who's the pretty lady? She with you? She's single? What? I don't know. We only just met her. Your mouths are open, guys. Do you want me to tell Kilika about this? Just making an objective observation. And what does Kilika have to do with this anyway? I truly appreciate you all coming to my assistance. You saved my life. No, please think nothing of it. Just doing what comes naturally for a chivalrous man. Oh my. Oh, please. He's a total sucker for a pretty face, isn't he? So it appears. You there, what are you doing? Oh look, it's Intelligence Division Special Ops. What? You're 4 people in an otherwise deserted area discussing what appears to be confidential topic. Highly suspicious behavior. I think you're terrorist. That's so stupid. You're the terrorist. You're literally terrorist. What? Who are you calling a terrorist? If anyone's acting suspicious here... We're with the Bracer Guild, Grancel branch. We came to the aid of the sister here, who was under attack by some monsters. What? Bracers? This gentleman speaks the truth. I came here to gather herbs when those creatures attacked me. And on a related note, I'm also a bracer. I'll be facing your buddies in the ring later. Calvardian martial arts. You're the guy in the martial arts competition that fights solo, right? You've definitely got the muscles of a prize fighter. I'll leave you be, just this once. But the Herb Royal Villa is close by. Wanderers and sightseers are not welcome. Also, sister, I think we should escort you back to Rancel now. You've already been enough trouble as it is, from what I can see. Oh, but Oh, for the love of... You've been nothing but obnoxious from the moment you started talking... Estelle, shush. We'll take care to avoid the Royal Villa, sirs. You have our apologies for any inconvenience we've caused. Very well. In the future, however, I would advise you to know your place. Mouthing off to the wrong people can be hazardous. Come on, sister, let's go. Alright. Thank you again for your help. What? Who? How? Who the hell do they think they are? They're special ops soldiers affiliated with the Royal Army's Intelligence Division. Skillful to be sure, but their strongest suit is their sneakiness. Their only suit, if you ask me. Wait a second. How do you know them, Zen? I ran into their team at the martial arts competition. I was introduced to them then. They're actually fighting? What would some spy types be doing participating in something as public as a tournament? I guess they didn't feel it necessary to conceal their identities. Well, we should get back to the city before they decide that they'd rather fight. Oh, right. What brings you two here anyway? Oh yeah, duh. Actually, we were looking for you. Why's that? We had a favor we needed to ask. About the martial arts competition. So that's how it is, eh? Tell me something though. Why do you want to take part in the tournament? Well, I've been kinda itching to do something like this ever since I caught those preliminary matches. You know, really throw down with some tough opponents. We're traveling all over the kingdom to help prepare us to become full-fledged bracers. This would be the perfect opportunity to test ourselves and see if our training has paid off. Alright, let's do it. We can get you registered tomorrow, before the tournament begins, so no worries on that score. Woohoo! Hey, are you sure you're okay with giving us an answer so quickly? Hey, it'll give me a chance to see just how skilled you are. You just watch my back. Roger that. Thank you, Zen. I'm gonna give it everything I've got. We appreciate it. It's no bother. I've been planning to enter as a solo competitor, but I suppose that having some help could improve my chances of overall victory. Naturally. Once I'm in the ring, that championship's in the bag. We're still one person short of the requirement though. Since we have to face 4-person teams, one more would give us the best possible odds. Oh, right. Hey, I'll bet we could beat them without a 4th. No. If you really want to come out on top, you have to be prepared. A battle is waged well before the first blow is struck. Well, yeah, I guess. I sure wish Jera were with us. That'd keep my spirits up. Hey, do you suppose we could ask Elnan to try getting in touch with her and relent? I think she's kind of busy at the moment. Since Dad's not there, and we're not there, that branch is pretty short-handed. Yeah, that's true. Isn't there someone who could partner up with us? And here I was, thinking you might never see your way clear to asking. Enter the pervert stage left. Don't tell me you were hiding out upstairs. Were you listening in on our conversation? Indeed, I heard every tragic syllable. Therefore, it seemed the appropriate time to make an appearance. Hey, who asked you to sit down? He was the one who was playing the piano before, wasn't he? You know him? Replace no with can't get rid of, and that about covers it. And we haven't even known him for that long either. Many call me Olivier Lindheim, a wandering minstrel from Arabonia. It was Estelle and Joshua's pleasure to make my acquaintance on an earlier case. And ever since, we seem to keep running into each other. Quit trying to trick him. Sin, don't listen to him. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but there's no harm in introductions, I suppose. Sin Vatek, Bracer from Calvard, and perpetual traveler of the path of Wushu. I've enjoyed your piano playing. You do me great honor, good sir. I have also heard tales of your prowess in the preliminary matches. Tell me, did you truly defeat a team of 4 entirely on your own? All I can say is that I had the good fortunes of them all being ranked amateurs. So, what does a wandering minstrel, as you say, want with us? Wait, hold it. Olivier, I'd like for you to verify something for me. By any chance, do you have a lot of spare time on your hands? And you say that I haven't changed, good Joshua. You were ever one for the pointed questions. It has been nearly a month since I came to Grand Cell. I've traveled the length and breadth of the city, enjoying all the sights, except the castle. Those boorish soldiers would not allow me to pass. To be certain, there are other places that I'd like to visit, but I could not bear to leave with the birthday celebration so close. In other words, you're bored. Now, what is this talk of being a man short that I happen to overhear? I have heard that the winner of this competition will be invited to an extravagant dinner party. Surely this can only be divine providence. Yeah, pretty much what we figured you were thinking. I had in fact wondered if you might invite me to join you in this tournament. You okay with that? Wait, Zen, it's not that simple. I mean, you don't even know if he's any good in a fight. His specialty is Orbal firearms, right? I think the team would be pretty well served by a broad range of tactics. What? Oh my, this is a surprise. I presume you could tell from my walk and the musculature of my shoulders. That, and the way your eyes move. A martial artist and swordsman each have distinct ways that they track their surroundings. You track for a specific point on any possible target. It's characteristic of someone who's familiar with small arms. Whoa, that's awesome! I see. It certainly makes sense. I'll have to be more careful in the future then. And in your eyes, do I pass muster for participating in the tournament with you? Yeah, I think so. Welcome aboard. I'm not sure I like this. Thank you for your assistance, Olivier. I think I'm gonna burst. I can't believe those guys are actually drinking after a meal like that. They must fill up in the legs. Well, Zin's got the constitution for it, and Olivier's just kind of a glutton. As long as it doesn't interfere with Zin's performance in the tournament tomorrow, I think it'll be fine. Yeah, I guess worrying about it won't do any good. You want to go to the hotel on the North Block? Our room should be ready by now. Good evening. Welcome to the Hotel Rowenbaum. Were you looking to stay for the night? Yes, we're with the Bracer Guild. We were told that a room would be ready for us. Could you please confirm that? Ah, so that was for you two. Yes, we do have a reservation for the both of you. Phew, that's a relief. We'll have to say thanks to Elnan. Estelle and Joshua, correct? I'm sorry to ask, but may I please see your identification as bracers? Oh, just a second. Estelle showed the clerk her bracer notebook. Yes, that'll be fine. And this is for you. Just take the stairs up, and it'll be on your left. If you need of anything, please contact the front. Oh, thank goodness, an opportunity to stop and save. I was afraid this cutscene was going to drag on much, much longer. We pick up next time. We, check out our hotel room. And then it sounds like we're going to be competing in the martial arts competition in the very near future with Zen and Olivier. Wonderful. See you guys in the next one.